Welcome back to Rolling with the Morgans. Today we're wrapping up the side metal on our roof raise Skoolie, and it's a game changer. With the roof now 20 inches taller, we're finally starting to see the vision come together. It's really exciting to watch it all take shape. Let's dive in. Well, it's a beautiful day because we are going to be working on the bus. As you can see, we got this side skinned, and this side is half skinned up to the front of the emergency exit door that we patched the bottom of. So today we're going to be hanging the last two panels, hopefully, on this side. Another full sheet just like this one, and then one that has a cutout for 3 windows is going to go up there. So we haven't been showing you the whole process on how the skinning is going, mostly because there's 1,000 videos out there on that. But I want to show you the process we're going through to hang these sheets. So I'll show you hanging these last two. First step, I already did. Not to cut the panel down to size. We only had to cut like 5 inches off of it. So we wanted 115 inches long and the full 48-inch width. And that gets us the windows deleted. Next step is throwing the strap over so that we can ratchet the panel up on the other side. Okay, we've got this one already hooked. We just hook it on the drip ledge. She threw it from that side. Here it is dangling from this side, and then I hook this guy on, which is an infinity ratchet, which is really nice because we don't have to undo it and reconnect it again. So we just pull these down until we're just shy of the ground, and it'll make life way easier. Okay. Now the trick is keep the bottom pushed in. The top stays pushed in by the ratchet straps. And we just ratchet it up. Okay, so now we got it to this point. We're repurposing our T-posts that we used to lift the bus. It leans against the bottom edge and keeps it from falling. And now Jen is inside, and she's going to help to pry the metal that it has to slide under. It has to go under all those drip edges. All right, we got a little ahead of ourselves. We forgot to clean up this edge completely, get the old adhesive off. And we have a couple of rivets that are stubborn that are being drilled out on the inside here. So we had to pry it apart. Luckily we realized it before we put any rivets in it, but you know, slows down the progress. So when we're between the ratchets, like this needs to go up ever so slightly. So if I did another click on the ratchet, it would go too high. What we can do is slide the clip along it, and because it's coming at an angle, it'll lift it just a little bit. So I can finagle it right into position. Now we have it level, and we have it in position. We're going to drill the first rivet, which is right here at the bottom. That way, when we remove the straps, we can do a little bit of finagling. Okay. Okay. First rivet's in. No. Gotta love drilling through 5 new pieces of metal. Whew. Those are probably our thickest spots on either side of the emergency exit, because there's new hat channel and there's then the emergency exit patch, the back panel and the front panel all overlapping. So a little intense. We got 2 rivets on, which means we can take off the other clamps and keep going. Okay, she's looking good in here. So, some of these we have pre-existing holes that Jen was able to just drill out. But there are some areas, like on here, where the hole that she's trying to do, which is this one here, doesn't exist. So, having to measure that out to get it into position. We have to leave this whole front edge flapping because there's another piece of metal that's coming in here. It's going to be windows here, but we're gonna have to put a transition piece on the outside here, so we're still having an overlap. So we gotta leave that whole seam alone.
Yeah! This feels awesome. Got the kids' bunk room in.
Just got our last piece of side sheeting cut. It's kind of a funky L shape because the front window is being deleted, and then we have 3 windows. So it's gonna slap right in here. Got the straps moved. So yeah, this one's going away, and then keeping 1, 2, 3 before the next sheet. So this one side only has 5 windows. Coming along. Now this piece is the other half of the first piece that I cut for the siding on the bus. It's on the other side, on the back. I cut it and I set it aside, and when I set it aside, I set it on some rocks, and so it's kind of a little wonky. So we're making sure that we're doing our holes incrementally along the bottom, so that we can make sure that those get persuaded out, and then we will work our way up from there.
Behind you.
Yeah!
How's it feel?
So good.
Okay.
So good!
So now all the skin pieces are on sides, back, other side. So the only other like metal skinning that needs to happen is patching things, the skin that's going to be going on the door, and then of course this transition, our moonroof.
The sunroof.
Yeah, so that needs to get put away. The next step is going to be, we need to clean up these window sills, throw them on, and then prep all of these hat channel covers that go in between the windows, as well as the transition pieces, so that we can put the rub rails on. And then that's the kind of the final step down the sides of the bus. So that'll be in the next video. Thanks for watching this one.
A lot of drilling and rivets again.
Yeah, but at least this time we're putting them in.
I feel so excited.
Taking them out, taking the rivets out is a whole different story. The air hammer, bringing in your ears, all of that. It's way more fun putting them in.
We have panels.
We do. And then there's like 1,000 rivets on the top line that need to go in. But again, we're short on rivets. We're doing kind of minimal riveting until we get this transition piece done. I'm hoping to do every rivet on the transition piece because it's kind of an awkward piece.
Then we count.
And we can count all of these rivets down the side and put in our next order and have it be a one and done situation for that. So, but yeah, so exciting. Kind of seeing how things are coming together.
Yeah, you go in and it's like, wow, our girls' bunk room is solid.
Yeah.
It's solid.
Seeing what it's all going to look like. So, alrighty. We will catch you next time. Thanks.
Adios. So excited. This is so fun. Talked about this for a long time. Look, babe, we have our panels in.